channel. My name is Monse, and today we're going to do a very short practice on balance. And we all have some problems, especially as we're getting older, on balance. If we don't work on it, it's very easy to feel off balance physically and sometimes emotionally. So come to the top of your mat. We're going to start standing. And very simply, let's assess our balance in Tadasana, mountain pose. So bring your feet together, dig into the earth, into the floor, making sure that the four corners of your feet are rooting down. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. You'll notice as soon as you squeeze the inner thighs, you're already activating the core, already activating the glutes. Bring the hands down, activate the fingertips as well. And like if you were a real stiff plank. So it's almost like plank, but standing. And when we do plank, we're going to say it's almost like Tadasana, but horizontal. Also make sure that your lower back is not sticking out, that your bum, sometimes we just relax the muscles in the core. So what you want is to just like bring the tailbone, pointing it down towards the floor, and again activating the core. And perhaps you can fix your gaze at some point in front of you, something that's not moving. And notice how is your balance here. You might notice some tiny micro movements, perhaps around your ankles. That's normal. Even when we think we're standing, we're constantly assessing. Now perhaps try closing your eyes. Breathe. Be aware of the breath, and perhaps you notice those little tiny micro movements around your ankles even more. How is your balance here? Notice how you really need to activate your core. Make sure you're descending your tailbone towards the floor. Now just keep your eyes closed, open your arms, hands facing forward, and open your arms up towards the sky. And again, still working on keeping the tailbone down, towards the floor, activating the core, squeezing the inner thighs. How is your balance here? Breathe, 2 full breaths. Now you can open your eyes. Exhale. Again, arms to the side and come all the way down, hinging through the hips. Touching the floor, you can bend the knees as much as you need to. The next inhale, place your hands on your shins, half lift. Exhale down, squeeze the belly. Again, bend the knees. Now pressing with your feet against the floor, open up again towards the sky, and exhale, hands by your side. Now you can keep the feet together, or you can bring them a bit hip width apart or a bit apart, up to you. Just gonna, as we inhale again, bring the hands up, and this time come onto your tippy toes. Breathing in, breathing out, focus on the breath. Breathing in, breathing out, exhale, down. One more time, 2 breaths up there. Focus on something that's not moving ahead of you. If you feel brave, you can perhaps close your eyes or keep them open. Squeeze, notice the engagement you need in your core. Exhale down and come all the way down, all the way down. Hands touch the floor, you can bend the knees. Hands on your shin, flat back. Exhale all the way down, and this time take one big step with the left, another one with the right. You find yourself in plank. Remember what we said before. So again, Here we're balancing on 4 things. We're adding the hands now. Easier. Exhale, come all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Tug your toes. Come up into downward dog. 2 breaths here. And it's your first downward dog, so you can bend the knees. You can alternate the bending of the knees if you need to find more space. Otherwise, just stay still, finding this downward dog. Now bring the right foot between your hands, knee on the floor. Low lunge, Anjayanasana. And start coming up. You can keep your hands down here or on your knee, or you can bring the arms up. You can stay here, or if you want to challenge a bit more, look up and see what happens to your balance. Becomes a bit, and breathe, 2 breaths. Now bring the left hand on the floor and tuck your toes. You can stay here with the knee down or tuck your toes and stretch, lift the knee up for an easy twist. Two breaths. The next inhale, make sure that your feet are rooting against the floor. Keep that right hand up and start lifting, lifting, lifting. So the right hand goes back, the left front. A nice twist. Breathe. And then hand down again, both hands down, come to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Again, 2 breaths. Your heels don't need to touch the floor, but they're going in that general direction. Now it's the left foot that comes between your hands, right knee on the floor. And again, you can just keep the hands next to you like we did when we were in Tadasana, energizing the fingertips, or bring the hands here. Stay at any stage that's comfortable for you, or you can bring the hands up. And if this is comfortable and you want to challenge your balance, just look up. Inhale, the next exhale, bring the right hand down on the floor, the left still up. You can keep the knee down or hook your toes, lift the knee, easy twist. And remember, you have options. Now from here, the next inhale, root your feet to the ground and start lifting, lifting, lifting. High lunge with a twist. Engage your core, engage your glutes, and then come back down again, plank. Exhale all the way down, cobra, and then downward dog. Take 2 steps to the front of the mat, 1 and 2. Inhale, half lift. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands by your side. And once again, you can keep the feet hip width apart or bring them together to touch. And as we inhale, we're going to go onto our tippy toes again. This time, keep on your tippy toes and start bending your knees. We're going to do a chair on your tippy toes. If this is too much, just do a normal chair. Breathe. And then as you exhale, start straightening the knees. Lift the heels to the floor. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale all the way down. And inhale again all the way up, up, up. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale here. As you exhale, bend the knees. Come to chair. Hands come down to the floor. And as you inhale, up again. If this is too much, you can keep the hands here or even here. Choose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift again. Exhale, forward fold. And again, one step, then another. We come into downward dog directly. This time, as you inhale, lift the right leg up. Do not twist, just doesn't have to go too high. And as you exhale, bring the right foot between your hands. Get ready, lift up for high lunge. Arms to the sky. Inhale here. Then as you exhale, you're going to take a step. You're going to bring the arms down at the same time and knee to the chest. Inhale as you exhale, take a step, knee to chest, arms down. And then inhaling, go back to high lunge. One, we're going to do this 4 more times. Exhale. 2. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, 3. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, 4. Notice the engagement in the core. And exhale, number 5. Hold it here for 1 more deep breath. And then once again, go back, high lunge, drop the back heel. So I'm giving you my back. You can open more the legs for warrior 2. 2 breaths. Bend the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, elbow on the knee. Come to side angle. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hand down again and go back to downward dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Again, the hips are square. And now bring the left foot between your hands and get ready for high lunge. Make sure that your feet are hip width apart. Inhaling, rise up. And now we know what we're doing. As we exhale, take a big step, knee to chest, hands down. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. And energize the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Activate the core. Hold it here. Once again, inhaling, take that big step, drop the back heel to the floor and open up for warrior 2. You can separate the feet a bit more, making more space. Breathe 2 deep breaths. Inhaling, reverse warrior. Now place the elbow on the knee, side angle. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the floor, back into downward dog. Take 2 breaths here. Now take 2 steps to the front of the mat. 1 and 2. Rise up. Hands to the side. And we're going to go for tree pose. Root your feet into the ground. The left foot roots down, roots down, roots down. Start lifting the right. And you can stay here with your foot on your ankle. You can even touch the floor with your toes. That's fine. Start slowly, and you'll notice that little micro movement we were talking about before in your ankle. This time it's probably a bit more. You can bring the foot up a bit, or you can bring it up here if you have flexibility. Hands here. Again, or you can keep the hands here. Experiment, but find something where you can laser focus your eyesight. Something that's not moving. I'm looking at something that's on the floor just ahead of me. You can bring the hands up to the sky and breathe. The same we were doing in Tadasana. Notice how you need to engage your core. Descend your tailbone. Open your arms. You can play with this a bit and then relax. Okay, let's do the other side. So again, start by rooting the foot, the right foot this time, onto the ground. And start lifting. And you can play, you can stay here. You can just stay here, opening up to the side. You can keep the toes on the floor. You can bring it a bit higher up. And perhaps this is where we stay today. If you have the flexibility, you've done this before, you can bring the foot to the inner thigh and press the foot against the thigh against the foot. And wobbling is fine. Again, see where you want to place your hands. Can be here, giving you more stability. Or if you really want to challenge your balance, you can bring the hands up to the sky. And breathe. Again, just focus on something that's not moving. And if you fall off the posture, that's fine. Laugh about it. And again, engage your core, engage your glutes. Open up the leg. Oopa, and come up. Okay, lovely. Just give it a bit of a shake. And let's go down to the floor. And lie down. Open up your arms, palms facing down. Bring both knees towards your chest, and you can roll a bit from one side and to the other. Notice again the engagement in your core. And now just allow both knees to drop towards the left. And you can look up, or you can look towards the right hand. It's up to you. Remember to breathe. The next inhale, turn the head back up if you were looking at the right hand. And using your core, one leg comes up, then the other. And again, just a little bit of swaying, and then allow both knees to drop towards the right. And you can keep your head up, looking towards the sky. Or you can start looking towards the left hand. You can close your eyes, breathe deeply. And then come back, gaze up to the sky again. Bring both knees, one knee first, then the other follows. You see, simple. And slowly, slowly, in any way that's comfortable for you, start coming up to a seated position. or you can just lie down in Shavasana. This is a short practice, so perhaps instead of lying in Shavasana, it's okay to just finish sitting. Take a big inhale, open your mouth, and again, take a big inhale, breathing in, and let go. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this was useful. And please keep on trying, keep on practicing your balance. It's super important. And it's something that one day it's there and the next day suddenly you seem to be a bit more wobbly than usual. So keep on practicing. And also something that I do sometimes is practice outside the mat. So perhaps go on to tree pose or any of the poses we've just done while I'm brushing my teeth or I'm waiting for the kettle to boil. So incorporate these things in your everyday life and perhaps you'll start seeing a difference soon. Thank you so much and I hope to see you soon. Please press the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and please share this video with your friends and family and anyone that might find it useful. Thank you so much.